Peter, Piper, Potter, Peter, Patter, Potter? I got a new mic. But I don't have time. It is now roughly, I'll have a watch, 6 o'clock. I'm looking at my screen right there. And I'm going to go watch the Michael Jackson movie, which is at 10:08. No, 8:10. Got it wrong. Short version. I wanted to record some more videos, but I didn't really have time. So I thought, cool. If I remember to release the video before this on time, which we'll find out if I actually have or not, then on my 3D printer, I'll actually make a mesh encoder.
That's true.
I don't know what it's called. I actually want to make some paper from scratch and do a review on the Michael Jackson movie that just came out.
It's about damn time.
My friend recommended I watch it. I've been meaning to watch it, but I've been busy doing a lot of stuff. But as I thought, you know what? Let's run some errands before I go. Let's make some paper. And thankfully, in the previous video that I made, if I actually end up releasing it, I don't remember. But there'll be a timestamp here if I actually remember to do it, or there'll be a note somewhere on this video. Somewhere.
Damn it!
I completely forgot.
If I actually remember to do it, after I broke down the evidence I destroyed, go check it out, I've mushed the paper. So now I can actually sift it using, I think it's called a cradle and a mesh, into actual paper I can write on. Now, it's gonna be the worst paper you'll see in your life. I'm talking about it's worse than carpet. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be terrible. Will I improve that paper later on? Maybe, we'll see. But it's a one-time project, one-time thing. I can see the 3D printer my cradle and a mesh. It is slightly messing up.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
But I'm hoping that's not gonna be a problem and it should be fine. But overall, let's get started. So, here's me actually walking to the Michael Jackson movie, just to prove I did go watch the movie. It was a good movie. That's pre-spoiler. I don't know this yet, obviously, as I'm walking into the movie. But it was good. And here's the start screen? End screen? No, start screen. Anyway. Okay, whilst it's still fresh in my head, first of all, phenomenal movie. 10 out of 10 would watch again. Okay, is it 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10 because of the music. But realistically speaking, a good solid 8, 9 out of 10. Great movie, we'll watch it again, but that's probably because of Michael Jackson. But that's the short version. Thankfully, we have finished 3D printing the sieve. I still forgot what it's called, I need to actually search it. But the aim is going to be essentially put the solution mixture of the paper in here, and then basically press it and just let it drain, essentially, so we can get a good piece of paper. Although I printed like this, I don't remember why. Maybe to get a thicker piece of paper? Did I need the second one? Probably not. Either way. Oh wait, I did need the second one. Doesn't matter. Anyway, great movie. Literally wanted to record it now before I go to sleep. Otherwise, I forget and I couldn't remember how good the movie is. But that's a lie, because it's a good movie and I would watch it again. I'm talking way too fast. But, great movie. Go watch Michael. Welcome to another episode of Joel's Doodles with me, Joel. So, in this episode, also before we get started, as you can see, I learned how to draw a body, so I'm not just a floating talking head. But I didn't learn how to draw hands properly, so in about 2 seconds you'll see how my first attempt at actually drawing a hand actually went. Okay, that's a lie, I actually gave up, so you'll just get stick figure hands. But long story short, we're making paper. First thing we need to do is tear up a bunch of paper, and let's make a cradle and a mesh. So we're going to use a 3D printer to print out cradle and a mesh, and it shouldn't take too long. And end result should be something wonderful as this. Oh, wow, okay, that's the wrong type of cradle. I kept doing this even in video. This is the type of cradle that we need. So the point of this is obviously to like sift the paper. Next, get a bucket of hot boiling water, put in your shredded paper, put in bleach and put in washing up powder, and let that just sit there for a few hours, just let it cook. Next, after a few hours of letting that paper sit, pour it into your cradle and your mesh, and just squeeze all the water out of it that you can. And finally, we put that bad boy into the sun. Look at the sun. Look at some of these cool sunglasses. I want some. Yeah, now we both got some cool sunglasses. Anyway, this has been Joel's Doodles, and let's continue with the rest of the video. It's actually been 2-3 days since Michael Jackson movie. When did I watch it? I watched it on Thursday. It's Saturday now. But, like I was saying before, got a mold and cradle. I still need to find out what it's called. It'll be here somewhere. But, as per the previous video, we still have a solution mixture here, which I filled with extra water. And essentially, what we're gonna do is sift and get like a nice layer of paper. Okay. I think you have, like, I'm gonna actually make it really thick. So base, make some more. Okay, this is awful. You know what? Making a thick book. Jam that in there. This is 100% not the way to make paper, but it's a way I'm choosing. Squeeze out the water. See? I don't know if you can see. I will see if I can get it in camera later. Thick boy.
Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
I'm gonna paper dense. I'm essentially just making a brick. I'll let it sit and dry. I think it'll take 24 hours.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Realistically speaking, maybe longer. But it's a hot day outside, so I think I'm actually gonna let this rest outside. Look at this. Ineligible? Illegible? You can't read it. Look at this. Well, that'll be legible if you can't read it. Illegible piece of paper. You see the juices? You see the paper juices? Yeah, give that a day to dry. Maybe a few hours. Nah, definitely a day to dry. We'll come back and see how that is. Oof, my hands are wet. Okay, I'm gonna put this very wet thing on my desk. My desk is waterproof. To be fair, I think most desks are waterproof. I don't think that's a flex. I don't think that's the flex I think it is.
Really?
Gosh, it's been a week since the Michael Jackson movie. A little over a week. Why? To be honest, it's been hot. It's been very hot. And this is probably one of the hottest days of the years. Okay, maybe it's not that hot.
Not that hot. When this guy woke up this morning, he was white.
As you can see, it dried out. It actually took a few days, weirdly enough. But we can actually finally write a review on this wonderful piece of paper. As you can see, it's rough. It's very rough. It's gonna be awful. Let's put it out there. 100% awful. Having said that, we made a piece of paper. Well, we made a brick, not a piece of paper. But you know what? One man's trash is another man's paper. Having said that, let us write our review on our lovely piece of paper. And short version, I still really like the Michael Jackson movie. I've had some time to let it digest. I still really like it. Great song, great movie. Screw Joe Jackson.
I think he's trying to mouth something to me, but I can't make it out.
Still don't like him, but let's get started. Okay, so what do I write? First of all, does this pen actually work? It does. Oh, okay, it can write. Movie. Wow. Ignore this terrible handwriting on top of this. Gosh, movie was... Okay, it's bumpy. I'll tell you guys that it's very bumpy.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
It was great. Shimon? Yo, Cedric.
Yeah,
How do you spell Shimon? Like, you know, Shimon.
Probably S-H-M-O-N-E.
Okay.
Yeah, probably like that.
I'm gonna completely butcher the spelling. Shama. And E. Movie was great. Dare I say, it was Shimon. Wonderful. Yeah, that's been Joel Does a Thing. We've made a piece of paper out of discarded old confidential paper, and I enjoyed the Michael Jackson movie. Even got to make an old piece of paper. Will I do this again? Probably. Probably further down the line and actually get like a thinner piece of paper and try to probably do it right. But as this nice brick goes, we'll probably keep it here next to our little lamp guy. Oh, but I want to see the lamp guy. Okay, we'll keep it somewhere here between this lamp, just as a memory. I like this lampshade guy. But it's been Joel Does a Thing. See you next week. I hope I post next week. I'm saying this now, thinking I'm going to post next week. You know what? Cut the cameras. I'll post next week.